know that this is going to be coming before you here soon with a number of other people that want to talk about how much of a woman of God and how wonderful you are. But this is coming from your firstborn and his wife. Adrian, you want to say something?
Go ahead and finish.
Okay. Mom, the scriptures tell us that we should recognize that if we obey our parents, which is the first commandment with promise, that we will have things go well for us for the rest of our lives. But that's basically because you have been a true woman of God, that everything about you is always reflected back to who God is. You've lived that out. That is your lifestyle, and it's awesome. You're just a great woman of God. I'm glad I can say that without having to make it up. It's not a stretch. That's who you are. The tremendous blessing that you've been in my life and the life of my children, no one can ever repay. So I want to say thank God for my mother, who is reaching her 90th birthday.
Hi, Mom. I am so glad to see you reach 90, and I'm looking forward to you reaching 100 minimum. Anyway, I really admire the legacy that you've left upon our family, our whole family, not just me and Jeff, but the whole family. And I really admire your wisdom. I've learned a lot from you over the years, and I'm so grateful that our paths crossed. When I married into this family, it was like I never left my own family. Thank you so much for taking me in, for loving me as a daughter. And I really, really, really enjoy our times where we are just encouraging one another in the Lord and learning so much from one another, but also I find over the years that we really think a lot alike as well. I love you, and be blessed, continue to be blessed as you continue to be fruitful and multiply yourself in our family.
Amen. Love you, Mom. God bless.
What I admire most about Ella Jean Rogers. Well, I admire everything about Ella Jean Rogers. I am her daughter, and I recall that as a little girl growing up and watching my mom, how she took care of us and the house and her job and the church family. I always thought that I would really like to be like my mother. I can't recall any other person in my life who I have wanted to be like but my mother. She has exhibited a nature of a Christian woman, of a Christian wife, as a Christian mother, grandmother, great-grandmother. And her love and compassion, her being stern when necessary. She exhibits everything that I would love to obtain and am still striving to become. But there's only one, Ella Jean Rogers. And all I can do is walk behind her to do the things that she's doing and continuing to do. Her dedication to the Lord and her spiritual time, I envy, which I shouldn't really envy because I am afford that time as well, but I don't make myself available to it like she does. And that is amazing that she has never relented in her dedication to the Lord and spreading what she knows and understands about the Lord and how he works in everyone's life. So there's many things that I could say about my mother. I love her. She's more than my mother. She's my best friend, my confidant, my uplifting spiritual leader. She is more than just a mother. And sometimes I get envious when those who no longer have their mother think that they can take my mother. but she doesn't mind sharing, so why should I? Because, like I said, there's one and only Ella Jane Rogers, who I absolutely love and adore, and who I felt a great respect for. That's why I named my daughter Ella, and I love my grandmother Rosie C, just like I love my mother. That's how Ella Rose got the name Ella Rose. The two women in my life who I truly admire. So, happy birthday, Mom. You're more than anything that I could possibly want in life. I'm grateful that you are my mother. And I'm just looking forward to more and more days and years with you being here to continue to be my mother and my best friend and all that entails. Happy birthday again, and I love you very much.
Hello, Mom. I am honored to be able to share a few thoughts publicly, and these are things that I say to you in private all the time. So, two subjects. One is what I admire most about you, and then the other subject is some of my fondest memories of you. I think what I really admire most about you is your courage and your leadership and your devotion to your family. I am just so honored to have been raised by such a God-fearing mother as yourself, who has spent a lot of time on her knees, and I know some of that's because of me, but your prayers have been the things that have sustained me. I really also just love the way that you listen without judging, and when necessary, you give just outstanding counsel. And then I know that you're praying, so I just really appreciate that, and I can't thank you enough for that. The other thing I want to share is a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson, which says, "Men are what their mothers made them." And so I just have to give you just tons and tons of credit for whatever success that I have had as a human being, and as a husband, and as a father, as a Marine, as a community service person, as a employee. I learned a lot at your side, and that's some of the fond memories that I've had with you, just you and I, when I was really young, going out to the Rosens family when you used to do domestic work. And I just really felt special being able to spend that time with you and seeing you put the work in and the respect that they had for you. And we did that for a while until you took employment at Western Electric, and then with the Bell Company, Northwestern Bell. And we connected again when I was in high school, and it was just you and I driving to Central together every Monday through Friday for years. And then you trusted me with the car, and sometimes I made it back to school and sometimes I didn't, but most of the time I did. I didn't want you to worry about that. So I didn't want to do anything that would upset you or get me into deeper trouble. But I really appreciate the confidence that you had in me with a Lincoln Continental. And that was really special. I also just have to say that, and I tell you all the time how much I love you, but it is such an incredible bond that you and I have with mother son. It's unshakable, it's unbreakable, it's eternal, and I really appreciate the fact that you can still smack me upside the head to get my attention, but you still nurture, and I really, really appreciate that. And I also appreciate the fact that you can manage me enough to let me go. And I've gone around the world a couple of times, and I've heard you say, "Oh no," when I've told you some of the places that I'm going. But I know that in my absence that you're constantly praying for me, and that's one of the reasons that I know I made it back. I made it back safely. And so I just want to say thank you. I love you. I always wanted to live my life in a way that would make you proud, and I hope that we have many, many more years to come. I love you so much. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I just want to say happy birthday. I love you.
Hi, Mom. Happy 90th birthday. You know, I am going to share my favorite memory. And many people have heard about this memory before, and I hold to it as it was the first time I met you. Joel brought me home to meet the family, and I couldn't believe the dinner spread that was waiting. And believe it or not, even though the food was phenomenal, my favorite part was the way that you welcomed me into your home and into your heart. Mom, you have been and continue to be a blessing to everyone whose path you cross. You've been an extraordinary blessing to your children. And for that, I love you. I love you and thank you for the example you've given me. I would like to wish you the best that life has to offer. And further, I would like to wish you many, many more birthdays, as many as you can stand. I love you, Mom. Happy birthday.
Happy 90th birthday, Mom!
Happy 90th birthday, Miss Ella Jean!
Happy 90th birthday, Great Grandma! Some of the things we admire about you the most: your sweet ways, your positive outlook on life, you're always welcoming us whenever we show up for a visit, you never forget a single birthday, and you always have a scripture to include a lesson. Enjoy your day, you deserve the best of everything, and we wish you a happy, happy birthday. We love you!
Happy birthday.
We love you!
Hi, Aunt Jean. We love you. We're so happy to participate in this tribute. It's really difficult to try to condense what we both admire about you in just a few words. So I'm just gonna say everything. You know, you've been so wonderful. We're so fortunate to have you for 90 years on this earth. We wish we could have you for 90 more at least. You've been so compassionate. You give so much of yourself to so many people. You have always been there for me whenever I needed you, whenever I need to talk to you. You just make yourself available, and you give us unconditional love, and that's extraordinary. So happy birthday, happy 90th birthday.
Yes, thank you for having such a huge heart and sharing it with us all.
Hi, Aunt Ella Jean. Hi, Jade. This might have been submitted a little late, but late doesn't mean without love. So, hi, Aunt Ella Jean. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. So, one of the things that I really absolutely completely adore about you is how you keep up with people and how you keep up with your family and how you offer support in your words, and that whatever is happening is good, and that you feel satisfied with those efforts. And I love that because it's very inspiring. One of the other things that I just deeply love about you is your voice. Your voice is like the ultimate hug. It always comforts me, and it always makes me feel that things are going to be okay despite what's ever happening. I love you very much, and happy birthday. Okay, bye.
Happy birthday, Annie. Happy 90th birthday. I really hope you enjoyed it. May God bless you with many more. And I admire you for being the kind of woman that you are. And I thank God for letting me and you be in our lives together. I love you so much. This is your niece, Beverly. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Aunt Jean. Happy 90th birthday. So amazing. It reminds me of how long Mom's been gone. The sisters. Your influence has always meant so very much to me, growing up throughout my entire life. I think about the amazing conversations that we would have on the phone. Whenever I had an issue or a problem, no matter what it was, we could always talk about it. And I so appreciate your wisdom and your empathy and your understanding. We would read scripture together. I would ask your interpretation of different scripture and different Bible passages, and it would mean the world to me. And I'll never forget in college when I would come home every year, and you would make sure that, and especially when Deb and I were living together in Minnesota, you would make sure that we would go home with care packages in boxes of food and books, anything that you thought we could use. We would always go back to school with care packages, and I just appreciated that so very much. I don't feel that there was ever anything that we couldn't talk about. We always had such a wonderful relationship, and I have appreciated that my entire life. Even today, if we haven't talked together for years, we're on the phone just like it was yesterday. And so I want to wish you all the best on this joyous day. Have just a wonderful and joyous time with family and friends that I know are surrounding you. I only wish that I could be there. And definitely hope to see you soon. I'm going to be coming home soon in September. I hope to get to see you because I have a keynote address that I have to do in Omaha that I've been invited to. So I get to come home and I will talk to you and see you then. And hey to all my cousins, and I love you so much, and have a joyous, fabulous, amazing day. It's Denny. Love you. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Aunt Ella Jean. It's been 90 strong years, hasn't it? So, let me think. The thing that I admire about you the most would definitely be your admiration and love that you have for your family. Not just your immediate family, but also your extended family as well. Definitely love and admire that you exude so much patience, and you're very thoughtful. My mom always says people who talk slow are thoughtful. So you're definitely thoughtful, not saying that you talk slow, but you are definitely a thoughtful person. You put much value into the things that you say, and it's so funny because Uncle Johnny was that same way. Uncle Johnny didn't talk a lot, but when he did speak, there was great value in the things that he said. So I definitely love, one of the other things that I love about you is that you are just, I think all C girls are just so matter of fact. Tell it like it is. Shoot from the hip. Don't hold no punches. Most of the things are said in love. And they definitely gonna get you right on together. So those are some of the things that I really admire about you. We looking forward to another blessing of having you around for an additional year, 2 years, 5 years, however long the Lord sees fit for you to be with us. We just gonna continue to love on you and love on Granny and love on Aunt Beverly for as long as we have y'all. So much love.
Aunt Jean, you've always been a shining star in my life, and that smile of yours could brighten up anybody's day. I remember saying as a little girl that when I grew up, I wanted to be just like you. You always made me feel special when you made oatmeal cookies for me, and they were bomb. I wish I could have some today. I pray that you have many more birthdays. I love you. God bless you. And I hope to see you soon. Enjoy your special birthday.
Okay. What I admire about my Aunt Jean is her big heart and her love for her family. And what is my favorite memory about Aunt Jean is when she talked to me after my dad passed and told me everything was going to be okay.
It's me and my mom and little Miss Maya Louise here to wish you a very happy 90th birthday.
Hi, Aunt Jean. Happy birthday to you. We all just wanted to let you know how much we love you. And what I most admire about you is your love and kindness and givingness to all of the family, and especially to me, because we always have such wonderful, deep conversations, and I just don't know what I would do in this life without you and your support. You've been wonderful to me. My fondest memories are always of the family getting together and the food and all the wonderful things, especially I'm always calling and asking you for recipes because I don't have anything written down, and you are one of the most wonderful cooks in this world. I love you.
And hi, Aunt Jean. Maya, say Aunt Jean. Good job. Aunt Jean, I love you so much. It's hard to think of a favorite memory. One of the things that I admire most is that you always remember everyone. I know you have a lot of children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, but I always felt special that you always remember me and my birthday and just always thought of me. One of my favorite memories with you is actually one Christmas. I think everyone had opened gifts, but for some reason I didn't have one under the tree. And you took me aside and you went and you gave me this Bible and you wrote a wonderful message into it for me, and I still have that Bible to this day. So I am just very grateful for you, Aunt Jean, and my days too. And I can't wait until we get to Omaha so that you can spend some time with Maya. And we love you. Maya, say love you.
Hello everyone, this is Elisa Moore. I am with my grandpa Sherwood Ellis, and we are here today to contribute to the tribute for Sister Ella Jean's 90th birthday. The first question is, what do you admire most about Ella Jean?
I met the Rogers in 1961 when I joined the Mount Nebo Church. I found the Rogers family, and especially Sister Rogers, a great person, a loving person, a person that you would want to know and to want to be your friend.
Awesome. The second question is, what is your most favorite memory with Sister Ella Jean Rogers?
Some of my favorite memories were her singing in the choir. And she had a great voice like no one else that I've heard. She was a good singer, everybody loved her. And not only that, we worked on different things in different committees and on program. I found her to be very helpful and very sharing. She was a great person to be around. Happy birthday, and her 90th birthday, thank you. And a birthday is reflection, looking back on life, celebrating who you are and who you have become. You have become, first of all, a child of God. Secondly, you became a wife, a grandmother, and a great-grandmother. And I don't know, there may be some great-greats that I don't know. Enjoy all the love and affection that comes your way today. You deserve it. The joy you give to others will come back to you today. Happy 90th birthday, Sister Ella Jean Rogers.
Ella Jean Rogers, what a beautiful lady you are. Your love of God inspires me to be better and do better. I have a favorite memory from the two of us, but I think I'm going to keep that one to myself. I thank God for bringing you into my life. May you have a happy 90th birthday. Love you, Betty.
Things about Grandma Jean are how kind she is and how every single time that something bad happens around her, she manages to stay positive no matter what it is.
And one of my fondest memories, which I have a lot, revolve around Sunday dinner. Every Sunday we would go over to Grandma's to eat, so our Sundays would consist of Grandpa picking us up early for Sunday school, and then we'd go to church, and then we'd have a little break in between church, and we'd go over Grandma's, and every Sunday it would be like Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner, but it was just Grandma cooking dinner like usual.
What I admire about Grandma Jean is her kind heart and her willingness to always be helping and thinking of others. She has always made me feel like I was a part of the family from the very first day she met me. I love you, Grandma Jean. Happy birthday.
Hi, Grandma. I'm gonna answer the question about what I admire most about you, because if I had to think of favorite moments, that would be really hard for me. And I think it's not really about a favorite moment. I think it's about the cumulative moments that we spent together, and just looking back on those and the fond memories that I have, and just talking to you now, even as an adult and as a grown woman. So, yeah, that's a really tough question, because it's like in the cumulative, it's been really great. So, as far as what I admire about you, and I'm not going to just say one thing, but it would be your faith in God, your resilience, and the fact that you're a trailblazer. So, whenever I call you and whenever we talk, I know that you always will provide a scripture, a word of encouragement, just some form of wisdom, and that leads back to the Bible. And so we inevitably talk about God in our conversations, and that's a blessing to me, and that's just being able to glean from your wisdom and your insight and your years of being on this earth, 90 years. So I admire that, and just your willingness and courage to just share it with others. So yeah, so that's one. And then just you've been through a lot in life, and just your ability to just overcome all of the adversity that you've endured and be stronger for it and be better for it, that is definitely an admirable quality, because while others would fall and crumble, you've risen strong and you've survived and you've thrived. So I admire you for that. And then just being a trailblazer, a few months ago when we were talking, the family was talking, you mentioned so many things that you did at your job, and it was just really incredible, all of the firsts that you named and mentioned, and all of the many different ways that you participated in the company and pushed forward just the thought and the concept of diversity and what it can bring to a company. So I know that you paved the way for other Black people and women and Black women. So I just appreciate you for that. And I guess really the best thing is that I get to be your granddaughter, and I'm your first and oldest granddaughter. So I appreciate that as well. I love you so much. Happy 90th birthday. I love you, Grandma Jean. Bye.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
I just wanted to we wanted to wish you a happy 90th birthday. Wow, that's amazing. We feel so honored and blessed to know you. There's so many things that I admire about you. I'll say one being your faith, how you're always here for a good word, how you're so encouraging all the time, how special you are to me. I mean, just as my grandmother, I have so many memories, great memories of you. You know, one that stands out, like, it's not like, it's kind of funny. When I accidentally called 911 at the house and they called back and I tried to fake like I didn't do it. That was kind of funny to me. But anyway, you know, other than that, I just love like when we come to visit you and how we have our talks at night, like to the wee hours of the morning, just shooting the breeze and just catching up on life. But you know, you're more than my grandmother. You're one of my closest friends. I love you so much, so dearly. You mean the world to us. Yes. We're so great to have you in our lives and for you to be a matriarch of our family. So again, we just wanted to wish you a happy 90th birthday. Happy birthday, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. I just wanted to say happy 90th birthday. And I love you so much. What can I say about you? There's so much to say. I just admire how open you are about everything and everyone, and you can relate to anyone and everyone and understand everyone somehow, and be able to help them in some way, shape, or form, because you could see things the way that most people can't see things. And I really admire that about you. And also the conversations that we have when I'm able to visit you, you know, when we come home to visit, those conversations are always, you know, eye-opening and thought-provoking and humorous and everything. So I really appreciate all of that about you, and I love you so much, and thank you for everything that you have done for this family. And I'm gonna pass it on over.
First of all, I can barely count to 90, so the fact that you're 90 is like insane. That's such a huge accomplishment in itself. But first, I guess I'll say, you know, I just want to thank you for being a grandmother, because I never had any of my own to be able to meet. So this is a big deal for me in a different way. But the thing I love most about you is that in our little relationship since I've known you, you just see me, meaning like, you know who I am. I don't have to explain myself. You get it. I think you're probably the only person in the family that's never ever been like, oh, where are my grandbabies, or, you know, never. You just get us, you understand who we are, you talk about life, and just the meaning of it and the beauty of it. And I think I just love that you're all about what is, and you're never worried about the past, and you're never focused on the future. You're just really, you taught me how important it is to be appreciative of the now, and I think that's just, it's so great and commendable to see. And my favorite memory is a creative one, when you would talk to us when you come to visit, Jen and I, and you would talk about your furniture and how, oh, this was purple, but like 20 years ago it was this, and how you're into interior design, and how you're just a creative person, and how you're a model, but you're also a career woman, and you also like made this amazing family what it is. I just think it's really cool because, you know, Clifton and I are very creative, and the fact that you are so creative, and every time we come to visit you, the living room is different. I think that's really, really amazing. And how still pushing 90, you're still moving your tables and your chairs, and you're still just really motivated by creativity. I just love all those things, and hope that I can be a quarter or a tenth of like the woman that you are. Love you.
Love
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy birthday. Bye.
Hey, Grandma Jean. We love you. Happy birthday. Miss you so much.
Happy birthday. I wish you have a good day tomorrow.
But it is soon. You want to sing something?
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Love you.
Funky chicken.
Granny, I just wanted to give you a quick message for your beautiful 90th birthday. I'm so blessed and privileged to be able to call you Granny. I am so happy and proud to be able to say that my name is carrying on your legacy, Ella. But even more than that, I am blessed to be able to say the values that you've instilled in me, from valuing my family, valuing my faith, my love in Christ, and valuing myself, are things that you have instilled in me throughout the many years, 30 years that I've known you. So I thank you so very much, from the nightly devotionals, from reading the scriptures to me, from being disciplinary, but also being so compassionate and filled with love. I try to use those same values in my classroom, and it's brought me across the ocean, which I am so blessed to say that we read about Egypt and now I live there, all because of the blessings and prayers that you've instilled in me. So today, Granny, this is about you, to let you know how much we value you, we appreciate you, and honestly, you have touched our lives forever and ever. We just want to say happy birthday and many more to come.
What I admire the most about Grandma Jean would have to be her wisdom. She knows so many different things about so many different topics that I know that if I ever have a question or I ever need guidance to anything, I know I can go to Grandma Jean and she'll be able to give me information on how to work myself through it or just learn more about it or anything. And then a memory I have with Grandma Jean would probably be when I was playing hide and seek at our house and I climbed underneath the couch after she already told me not to do that, and I cut myself on my elbow, and well, now I have a pretty big scar on my elbow just because I did not listen to Grandma Jean. So that shows that you gotta listen to Grandma Jean because she always knows what's best.
My favorite things about Grandma is that she always has a positive look on the world. Even when things aren't so great, she just makes it all happy. One of my favorite memories about Grandma is that She always makes sure we have ice cream when I spend the night. Like right before we go to bed, or like right when we get there, we always have ice cream. It's the best thing ever.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, Aunt Jean. Happy birthday to you, and many more. 90 years old, wow. That is such a blessing. I wish Mom was still here to be able to witness this. I just sending you a greeting of love. So happy that you're in my life, Aunt Jean. You have been such a wonderful blessing to me and my siblings and Mom and Dad. And I'm just hoping that you stay healthy, live longer than 90. 90 is a long time, but you know, we're asking God for even more than just a couple of years more. We want another 20. How about that? So anyway, I love you so much. Have a wonderful day on your birthday. And I hope you enjoy all of the many videos that you're receiving. I love you, Aunt Jean. Take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Hello. Mark Edward Smith here, the fourth child of Orlin and Cleo. So many great memories of having you across the street from us, Jean, at 2908 Pratt. Actually, for decades now, I've been saying that Cheryl Butler, who was my big sister Cheryl's best friend, Cheryl Butler from Mount Nebo, was my first crush. But I've been thinking about it. I think actually you were my first crush. Whenever you would come over, we'd come over to your house, you would always ask, how are you today? And I would say, I'm fine. And you would say, you certainly are. And to this day, that still just makes me smile. And actually one time I remember, it's so weird how you remember things, but I remember must have been 5 or 6, and you were over at the house, and I said in front of you and my mom that I wish you were my mom. And she said, oh, that hurts my feelings. And you know, when you're a kid, you don't even think about stuff like that. So I spent the rest, another 45 years trying to make up for that comment. But you're as lovely as ever. My goodness. Thank you for being such a great friend to our family. You are family to us. Love you forever. And for your birthday, let's do a little song. Love you, darling. Happy birthday.
Hello, Miss Ella Jean. Happy 90th birthday. Wow, what an amazing accomplishment. I am so blessed to know you and to get to celebrate just a little bit with you on this momentous occasion. I know Mom wishes that she could be here with you too, but I know that she's just gonna speak to you through us. So happy and blessed 90th birthday. We have just loved you and your family all these years. Being the youngest of Smitty and Cleo, I didn't get to enjoy you guys like my older siblings because I was born in Kansas City after they left Omaha. And I just felt always that I was missing something. I missed that good connection of wonderful people that they got to experience. But I still got to know you and love you and always admired your beauty, outwardly and inwardly. You were just a lady that was always put together. And I just wanted to be like Mom and you, because you guys were the epitome of everything lovely. So I'm just happy for you and sending out my love to you and wishing you a blessed and healthy and joyous 90th birthday and many more years to come. Love you and your family. Bye.
Well, hello, Sister Rogers. This is Pastor RV and Sister Pamela RV, and we're recording our video, and just wanted to let you know a couple of things. What do we admire most about you? we admire most about you, your meekness. God has allowed you to live on the face of the earth just about almost 90 years now, and you have a wealth of life's knowledge. You have a wealth of Bible knowledge. You have a wealth of experience with you. You have a wealth of experience as a wife, as a woman. And we admire the way you carry yourself and you conduct yourself and allow that wealth of knowledge in all those different categories to permeate your present being in life. So we congratulate you on 90 years, and it's our sincere hope that one of these days we'll make that 90 years also. Now my wife will answer the question about the favorite memory of Sister Rogers.
Cool beans. My favorite memory of Sister Rogers would go hand in hand with what we most admire you for. My memory that I enjoy most is the talks that I'm able to have with you, the prayers that you pray for us, just knowing that you are there every time we talk. I share with you how you're always in my heart and in my mind, and you do the same for us, letting us know that we're in your heart and we're on your mind as well. So my favorite memory of you, our favorite memory of you would be the wonderful talks and the wonderful interactions that we're able to have with you. And again, we wish you a very happy birthday. We love you, and we pray that it is everything that you would like for it to be.
Happy birthday again.
Happy birthday.
Hello, Miss Ella Jean Rogers. Happy 90th birthday. This is Dana Moore.
And Dupree Davis.
And we want to wish you happy 90th birthday and many, many, many more. I only know you through your daughter Jade, but Jade is such a sweetheart, and I know she was raised by such a beautiful and lovely mother. So a happy birthday, and many, many more.
Happy birthday, Miss Ella.
Happy 90th birthday, Miss Rogers. I am here to talk about you, and you know how I love to talk. So what I have done is broken up your name into words that describe you. So I will first start with the letter E, where you are just an elegant woman. L, you are very loving. Another L, listener. Do you listen very well? Jade and I can sit and talk forever and ever, and you just sit there and listen. And A, an awesome lady, and you always smile. Even when you're listening, you're always smiling. J, such a joy to be around. E, entertaining. You have so many stories to share when we're sitting in the den, and we just love listening to your stories, and I love it even more, especially when you're talking about Jade. A, an amazing mother, grandmother, an awesome role model for your family and mine. And N, there's just no one like you. You are an awesome woman, and I am glad to have met you, and you've been such a great part of my life, and I hope to have a long life as you are living and still smiling at the age of 90. Happy birthday, Miss Rogers. The Williams family, we love you.
Hello, Mrs. Rogers. I just wanted to get on here really quick and wish you a fantastic happy 90th birthday. I also wanted to share with you my favorite memory of you with you. It was about 25 years ago this month that you, Jade, my sister, and I, we were all sitting in your living room at your home, and we had come together to have a discussion about a situation of mine that had recently come up. I will never forget how calming and reassuring you were that night, and I also wanted to let you know that because of that discussion, you've had quite an impact on my life, and just want you to know how much I appreciate that conversation that we had those many years ago. You probably don't remember, but it made a huge impression on me, and I just want to thank you for that. And so I just want you to know that I appreciate you, and I hope you have a happy birthday. Thanks.
Hello, it's Alex Horton here, representing the Horton family, and this is a tribute to you, Sister Ella Jean Rogers, Mama Rogers. What do I admire most about Mrs. Ella Jean Rogers? Well, wisdom always comes into play. She's a very wise, very sage lady. Always the same person whenever I see her, whether she's feeling good or whether she's feeling bad. Her faith is always the one thing that has always stuck out with me, being part of the family that she belongs to, being the matriarch of that family. Her level of patience as well. Nothing seems to get her too bent out of shape. So it's just a number of different things that I have always admired about this lady. She is a standard. She's a gold standard for all women. My favorite memory, it's always her interacting with, it's always interacting with Jade. So whenever I see the two of them together, I like to stir the pot. So one time when she was getting around really good, still kind of okay, I was out at a grocery store, and I happened to just be coming out of the grocery store, and I saw her driving herself. This actually happened a couple years ago, I think. And she was by herself, and she was driving, a van. I think the little van that they have over there. And I asked her, I said, Mama, where Jade at? Is you out here by yourself, doing your thing? She said, I don't need Jade to come to this grocery store to help me do nothing. I want to get it done. I'm gonna do it right myself so Jade can stay at home. And I was rolling. And so I immediately contacted Jade. I said, Jade, I seen your mama at the store. Jade, she was like, oh Lord, she doesn't listen to me. And so anytime I get a chance to poke at Jade, I always get Sister Rogers kind of worked up. I said, you know what, Mama, do you need me to come over here and handle and help you out with Jade? I get a switch and I'll come over and help you. Nah, I can handle it myself. So, but they're family to us, and so we love them dearly. She happens to share a birthday with with our middle daughter, Rihanna. So every year we get a card and they have a chat, and it's just something that they share with one another. And ironically, Sis Rogers, we were actually getting Rihanna her first COVID shot the other day, and I told the lady that was giving the shot Rihanna's birthday, and the lady that was standing next to us in line said, hey, that's my birthday too. And I said, yeah, it sounds like there were a whole bunch of great people born on that day. So happy birthday on this great day, and I hope that you have a wonderful birthday and a great enjoyable birthday, and they spoil you like you so well deserve, and continue to hold up that symbol of womanhood and motherhood that you always have.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Rogers. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Rogers. We wish you all the wonderful blessings that God can give, and that your life continues and you prosper. Psalms 31, verse 20. 5. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. Jumping down to 28, her children arise and call her blessed. I know we're not your biological children, but we love you. You are like a mom to us, and we thank you for all you've done and how you've blessed our lives. And we are rising up and calling you blessed because you are blessed.
Beautiful mama, my mama Rogers. Listen, I was instructed to add a few things, or one or two things that I really love about you. And I really love when you take my side instead of Jade's, because you know how she can be sometimes. But anyway, so I really appreciate you for doing that. Happy birthday. We love you, and we wish you many, many more.
Well, to add to that, I love your sweet and wonderful personality.
Oh, yes.
Your smile, you're always smiling and so warm and loving.
And them good old hugs.
Yes.
Good old hugs.
God bless you. We love you.
All right. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Mrs. Rogers, this is a special occasion. So the Brown girls came up with a special poem to honor you on your 90th birthday. Here we go.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I like Mrs. Rogers, and she's beautiful too. When you look outside and see the flowers bloom, they're happy to see you, just like I do.
You're full of wisdom and charm and beauty and grace. When you're in the room, you light up the place.
Mrs. Rogers, you're simply the best. You're head and shoulders above the rest. We love you, Mrs. Rogers. We just wanted to say, from the Brown girls,
Happy birthday! Yay! We love you! Happy birthday!
Hi, Mrs. Rogers. So I know I'm probably late to the party, but I wanted you to have a video message for me, and I'm so glad that Jade asked me to send you a video message for your 90th birthday. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll just get right to it. I can't think of anyone besides my own mom who I think has been more of a prayer warrior for me, and it means the world to me that you always were willing to do that. Probably even when you thought, oh, this girl, Lord help her. But you always made me feel special and loved, and I'm sure, without a doubt, that my life is better because you prayed for me at different times. So, on behalf of my family, I want to thank you for always giving me a home away from home when I lived in Omaha, and I always felt like I was around people who cared for me, and a lot of that was because of you. And of course, I'm thankful for my buddy Jade. You raised an amazing woman who has been the best friend to me, so I'm thankful for that. So I know everybody loves you, and I am one of many, but I just wanted you to know that I hope you had an amazing birthday and that you will have many, many more. And I can't wait to call and you answer the phone again like you always do. And I apologize because I called the wrong number, but I still get to hear your voice, which is like butter. Anyway, all right. Love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ella Jean, also known as Mama. I asked people a couple of questions, and I asked them to video record themselves answering these questions about you. And it was very easy for people to say yes. There were immediate yeses. And that says a lot about how much people admire you and adore you and love you, that they can so easily and quickly come up with beautiful things to say about you. One of the questions that I asked was the thing that they admire most about you, and there are lots of things to admire. I think the one that I will focus on is you are always wanting to learn more. I don't think that it's a coincidence that I am a lifelong learner and educator, because you are as well. And I think I learned that early, that if there's anything that you see or you are interested in, there's nothing stopping you from doing that thing or learning that thing. Very early, I learned that books were a world to explore, and you gave that to me. I often talk about those Negro encyclopedias that I know had an impact on things that I wasn't learning anywhere else, but we had them in those encyclopedias. And that's a whole story that you can tell in the future. So I always admire the fact that you were always wanting to learn more and willing to learn more and curious about things, even things that people wouldn't imagine that you were. I remember the time that Boys in the Hood came out, and you went to see it before I did. And when people asked you why you saw it, you said that you had grandsons and you needed to know what they were looking at and what they were interested in order to have conversation. And I always admired that about you, that there was very little that you were afraid to say you didn't know, but you wanted to learn more. So I always admired that about you. Happy 90th birthday. And here's to 90 more. Okay, maybe not 90 more, but the work is not done yet. Happy birthday.